Good afternoon, everyone. Majo, Bianwe. Hmm. You say, latest year, how do you do? We're now left. Ooh, the hell. I wonder if it fell down. The hell is this? So they didn't fix this in place because of they need to remove it because there's no access from the ground so that they can do the windows and then fix it. So that's why some of these haven't been it's in there. So wherever they can't get, so that one, for example, they got the balcony, so they can go there. That fan light is huge. Apparently, it's outdated now, but I've seen it in public offices. So basically, the gap between here and here, the huge gap. So I have to come and seal it. I have to come and seal this top bit here as well. And they tell me the style is outdated. So me, it's not updated. Even though it doesn't look extra cost, it just means extra window, and extra regular proof there. It's quite airy. Here, I'm thinking of changing the windows into because it's going to be half. So I'm thinking of making it louver style, so that it's much more airy. The more airy it is, the more you don't need money for air conditioning, even though you're not likely to stay here. But this is quite airy here. The breeze is quite good, so I'm impressed. Um, the bathroom windows are a bit too high. It's difficult to get to. Um, Even with the concreting that they're going to do here, it's very, very too high. I don't get what I get. I like high buildings, obviously, but I don't get that bit there. Why it's so high, and how are you even meant to open it? But anyway, yeah. So you can see these ones here. They haven't put their concrete on there to hold it, right? So here I'm thinking of opening it. So these ones here will push out, will open wide, right? And then the back windows. I'm getting to a point. I've achieved more in less time than I have this time with more time because I've been exploring a bit more and seeing much more of the country. I might put CCTV here. The guy's meant to be coming down to come and do it. The plumber's meant to come and move these pipe, yeah, so that you can put it around the corner. He keeps telling me he's coming, he's not coming, but I've got a bit of his money there, so I gave him some last time. But yeah, oh, okay. So he's broken the chisel work. He's meant to have moved it. This was excess work that happened. So he's starting to move it now. He's starting to move it. Let me see this one here. So that's still there. That wasn't a good job done, but I think the flow work didn't work because it was a step down, so it spilled over. So, boy, I'm starting to get some of the materials my neighbors really enjoyed because everything this building I've got through him. So his business is flourished. If we're trying to do a debate on whether it's worth building or you can use me, myself, and my neighbor, this neighbor here. Because as I'm building, he's selling me the stuff from his shop. So it's like for like comparison. Now, would he be able to, even though he complains, obviously interest rate and money rate and everything, but thinking about it, would he expand? Would he do better than me? When I say better, because look, it's got more iron rods, more wood. He's got a lot of stuff here running the business, and he's making profit from his day to day. While I'm anyway, I don't even want to speak about it, but I'm just trying to use it as if we're trying to find out whether the debate is whether you should build or you should do business. That's what it is. But yeah, as you deal with the artisans, I think I haven't come down consistently. and so therefore they've been doing different work and stuff like that. So that's what's happened. That's probably why. Um, I don't know. Or maybe they got more business. I think I overdid it with the sand. I only got this now because I'm gonna use the same machine to do outside, and I didn't want them to come and go and then do it again. So that's why I got this, and I'm gonna do the manhole. But I think I overdone the sand. Yeah, I tried to cancel one. Yeah, I noticed someone's been coming here. I put a CCTV camera here. If you're not interested, let me know. That CCTV camera. So I put it here, and I can see someone coming in all the time. Obviously, I can see the the table here. It's a bit cooler, so people like to come here. And but it seems to come into this room, so I can see. We're meant to fix the burglar proof in there. So I'm also getting an idea that maybe I should buy the material. I should buy most of the material because I'm going to run out of cash. I'm going to run out of cash. So whether I should buy the material. There's one thing I wanted to mention. Another thing I wanted to mention is that you don't have to have all the money here. As time goes on, like for example, this sand, I haven't finished paying him. I gave him some. Even I didn't even have to give the amount I gave, but I've given him some, and there's some left. And the plumber, there's some left. So what's happening is, as time going on, and you start building rapport, and you know you're gonna give the money, you don't have to all give it at one stage. So you can spread the word out, spread their money out, as you say. You understand? You can spread the money out because if you was to say that, if you was to say that you're waiting to get the money or guaranteed, then you're in trouble. So yeah, I'm a bit disturbed because of the thing I mentioned earlier about to work or to do your thing. I think if you're here and you can supervise your work like he's here, then it makes sense to. Then you should do business. If you're not around consistently, then you can build. That's why I think. And then you can do both eventually once you start trusting people and learning from the techniques that Obeying Darko or people talk about, then you can kind of do both. But for now, I think to come and do business, um, you have to be too trusting. And it also depends on your age. You can be much more, you can take much more of a risk if you're younger. I think as you get older, traveling around a lot, this trip round, there's a lot of bad work that's gone on. Look at this. Look at this concrete. I can see the same on the floor as well. Where did I see another concrete as well? A second ago. Yeah, there. Oh, that pipe's come off. There was another one I just seen. Yeah, I've been traveling around. I've noticed you have to stay in hotels a lot, and I've realized that actually, most of the hotels, when I Google it, 8 years ago, 7 years ago, it's still there. That's another topic as well, because hotels, boy, I don't know. There are costs involved in maintaining and cleaning and stuff like that. Because look, as I'm buying more stuff, I'm getting more and more iron rods and stuff like that, and I'm using it to fill up here. Yeah, I overdid the sand. The sand was unnecessary, so unnecessary. I should have used this sand for something else. But I wanted it to cake to like once it cakes up and becomes hardened. Boss, yo, yeah, hardening and stuff like that. I need a design. Yeah, this guy is meant to do this wall to the top, and he keeps leaving it. So I don't know why. I don't know why. Well, I know part of the reason he's working somewhere else, but I don't know why he's deciding to not complete this. That's not like him. So either he's working somewhere else or it's not worth it for him. I think he thinks that, yeah, and I've given him all the money as well. But yeah, I'm going to describe the windows that I want. There's a burglar proof here and for the front as well. That hasn't come. Um, the fan light one as well. I need to go to the ECG guy. Mate, to get something, it looks like you're. Anyway, I'll discuss that one in a bit. Because just to get, like, in some institutions, the guy is carrying on as if, like, I don't know, like I've asked for a daughter in marriage or something. Anyway.